Hi Cancer, welcome to your mid-month reading. So this is for April 15th until the end of the month. Whoa. So if you guys want a personal reading, I'll leave my information in the box below, but just quickly, I think I'm just only offering, kind of one question readings just because I'm a little overwhelmed at the moment with personal readings. So if you have one topic, maybe there's 2 questions involved, whatever can fit into a very short reading, I'll leave that information below. So for your mid-month, what I'm immediately feeling, I feel like you're bringing in a new sense of peace to your life. So if there's things that you've been trying to manifest over, I feel like a long period of time, there's like a lesson. For some of you, it feels like positive thinking, but I truly feel like inner peace, finding that positive space. And I feel like the way to that, it's your first angel card that came up, and it's having this attitude kind of gratitude. Even if you feel like you don't have anything that you've been praying for, you've been wishing for, it hasn't manifested, it's like notice the things that you have around you supporting you at this moment. I feel like you're learning how to bring more to you, and it's through this. It's almost like switching off the searching for, and it's just being. What do I have already? Noticing everything, being at peace with that, and kind of from that place having the vision of, what more? Because I feel like, and I've gotten this with a few signs, I feel like you're setting the stage for this kind of new cycle in your life, and it has to do with, who you are romantically connected to, where you're living, what you do for a living. And I feel like a lot of you are lacking a little bit of inspiration. It feels a little bit like not the 10 of Cups, not ultimate fulfillment. So finding that place of where that fulfillment lies, having that vision, daring to dream, even if it's small changes that you're wanting, daring to dream what that would look like, who would be involved, right? I feel like also needing, I feel like strength in a different way that you've never had before. And I feel like that's almost like being very open and honest, being very clear with yourself and others to manifest things. And it feels like actually taking the reins, so taking responsibility for everything that's unfolding in your life. Because I feel like, I mean this in a positive way, because it feels like you have a lot of influence in the direction that you choose to go in next. I feel like a lot of things are possible for you guys in a really good way. So have that vision, guided meditation, anything that you can do to kind of bring about that dream-like vision. If there were no obstacles, if there was no quote-unquote restrictions of everyday reality. There's some inspiration coming in for a new direction, I feel. So what's the central energy for Cancer? Oh, one falling out. The Tower, Uranus energy. This can be a Scorpio in your life, but this can be like a shakeup of your very foundation in life, like the fundamental things holding you or that have held you in place for the last many years. I feel like there's a realization that I want to change things. Tower. It's no longer serving you. Now you have to choose a new direction. On the bottom of the deck, a new direction in regards to job, relationship, and money. Sorry, home. What's helping or hindering the Tower? What's helping or hindering the Tower for Cancer? Definite change of home with the Tower, if you're wanting it. I feel like something's opening up for you. Dream big. What's helping or hindering Cancer? The Hanged Man. Actually, I feel like that came out reversed, but regardless, searching for enlightenment. This is the card of Pisces. Something's been revealed here, and it's only been revealed with time, and it feels like it's within your mind. I almost feel like a really, truly large awakening happening. And it comes with just the destruction of something that was inevitable, that needed to happen. So this is going to be kind of harsh energy, or hard energy to deal with. Maybe this is like waking up one morning and deciding, I don't want to go into my job anymore. That doesn't feel right. Or I don't want to live here anymore. You know, it's like this aha moment that we've kind of been sitting and avoiding, or, you know, yeah, I feel like avoiding. But this is what Uranus is doing, making this shakeup to bring restored balance to your life, what you truly need or want. It's helping you guide you in that direction. So this aha moment, at first it might seem heavy, especially on top of the tower, but it's good. It's really good. Let's get some more cards around it. What's in Cancer's subconscious? Yeah. Every single sign so far has gotten this. 9 of Swords. Sorry, 8 of Swords. This is about feeling restricted, but it's an illusion. So it's kind of coming out of that. Your higher self wants you to know that you're stuck in this kind of matrix. So if it's a 9 to 5 that you feel like you're growing out of, or it's like, it's almost like you looking back at you stuck with this card. Like you realize that that's where it is. You realize that something needs to change, but it's like, how? And it feels like it has to do with you, just being very forthright to everybody, especially yourself. Know that you need to change, realizing that you need to change, the change coming in. I mean, the tower comes in when we don't make the change ourselves. It's like the universal intervention. And sometimes it's hard, but it is for the better. So what's in the past for Cancer? Ace of Swords. Text message, communication, news, something coming in to bring change. This is going to vary for a lot of people. This could have been something in the past. Could have been a revelation of your own truth that brought this tower down. This can all be just very much in your mind. You know, the crumbling of illusions in your mind, of stuff that has held you back. This can be like heavy at first, but it doesn't feel like it will be for long. What's the current energy for Cancer? What's the current energy for Cancer? Oh, gosh. Every single sign, heavy, release of patterning, ways of thinking. We're in this new paradigm. And this is here. This is the end. You're at the 10 of overthinking stuff in the mind. So that tells me that we're going into a new phase of action, of change, of movement. This is the end. You've been thinking about something and overthinking about something that's bothered you, something that you'd like to change. Well, here's the end of it. I'm not going to be overthinking it anymore because something has to change. This feels like stagnancy, and it feels like divine intervention with this crumbling of the tower. You know, in shamanism and Chinese medicine, stagnancy creates stagnancy in the body, creates disease, dis-ease, uncomfortability. There's a need to change, and it feels like there's been a long period of waiting, avoiding, maybe just waiting for the right time, but I feel like it's here. It feels like getting to the brink of something and knowing everything you don't want to experience anymore to finally make that change. What's the future energy? And this can just be in your mind. The way you think, the way you bring things in. If you're feeling alone, it's changing. What's the future energy for Cancer? Seven of Swords. You're in a situation that takes more than it gives to you. You're capable of much more. And it's taking all of this heavy energy for you to realize this. I don't know what's going on mid-April, but every sign is heavy swords. And I mean, I did personal readings before this. I didn't get any swords. So I feel like it's just this overarching release of patterning, things that it hasn't brought us what we wanted. So we need to make change. And I feel like you guys have been in that crab mode of internalizing a lot of things. It's time to get out of that. Feeling like the victim, you're not the victim. You can change these circumstances around you. It takes a risk, a leap of faith. Maybe you have to disappoint people. Let them be disappointed. That's a reflection of them, not you. What's in your position of power? Knight of Cups. Going forward with your heart first. What do you want? And going in that direction. Maybe this is a person. Maybe this is just a direction in life. This is an offer, though. This is you following your heart. Leading with your heart and then being showered in blessings in return. This is like the necessary leap of faith. This is in your power. What's in Cancer's environment? What's in Cancer's environment? The Moon. Gotta go down this path of the unknown. So you are going down a new path. Well, some of you. You can have the choice of staying in what you know that hasn't been working, or you can go down this path of the unknown. You know, this path can be with another. We have two dogs here. This is a very spiritual card too. It feels like moving beyond illusions, though. Things that we've constructed in our mind. And you know, you have to go down this path of the unknown, the false reflected light of the moon, and go through these two pillars to get to the other side where the sun resides, the illumination. Any great entrepreneur will tell you it takes risk. It takes a knowing risk, though. A risk from the heart. You have this backing you up. The passion, the desire, the heart space that says, yes, if I could have anything, it would be this. A truly emotionally fulfilling life. Following my heart. In your environment, though, it's like no risk, no reward. Woo, big reading, Cancer. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's with the Empress, for some of you. Or this can be what you're wanting, to get to the point where you have attained this kind of status of Queen of Queens, King of Kings, where abundance just kind of comes to you, so you've mastered kind of all the kind of levels, I feel. Suits, money, heart, passion, mind. This can be a person, Taurus, or Libra. Let's see what comes out, though. That was too many cards falling out. What does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? Moving on to a new, better place in life. This is being guided. New, better space in your mind. Mind at ease. More tranquil life. What's the outcome for Cancer? What's the outcome for Cancer? Communicate. There's definitely, this is for a lot of you. Okay, the bottom of the deck, the Sun card. You need to communicate your thoughts and feelings, which creates a healing, a balance in your life. But it's about, I feel like, a soulmate. For some reason, there's strength required. I feel like even just strength to speak. The Sun here could be about this single, if you're a male, single, abundant woman. Could be an earth sign. We have Scorpio here. We have Cancer, this is you. The Sun is Leo. We have Taurus, Libra falling out. Leo. We have a lot of cards here. Why is this Six of Swords what they need to know? Why is this what they need to know? Why is this Six of Swords moving on, moving away from something? Moving away from a situation that's no longer serving you. That's like causes mental dissatisfaction. You're manifesting a new life. It's saying you're thinking about it, and then you're manifesting a new life. Lots of thinking here. Lots of getting out of your mind. It's like you've done this enough. You've internalized this enough, but there's no action. So you could just either stay in this one place and go that direction because it's kind of what you've known, what you've done before, or you can have the strength to kind of tame these demons of I'm not worthy enough, I don't, have this or that, I haven't accomplished this or that, maybe it's not going to work out. And it's like opening the door to this healing, to this love, and to this abundance, to this growth, this new period of growth in your life. Beautiful reading. Big reading. I feel like this is going to go months forward. And I feel like you can stay here as long as you want. So, I mean, I don't want to push anybody and say, don't stay kind of in this position of going within for too long because you've kind of already been there. You kind of already know the direction, what your heart is speaking about. It's you just taking that risky path of the heart. It's like there's no guarantees, but because there's faith in this path of the heart, it's the true, north. That's your security. True warriors are warriors of the heart. It's the hardest thing to do, in my opinion. Follow your heart. Anybody can say they have courage, unless their heart's kind of on a silver platter waiting to get crushed. There's nothing harder than that. What's another message? Sorry. Give me one more message for Cancer. That would be helpful. That's one more message for Cancer. That would be helpful. Out of darkness, the light is born. Illumination. Center of your reading. Tower and illumination. Let's read a little bit of this. The light is powerful enough to survive exposure to the darker side of humanity and remain pure, empowered, and effective. Trust in your spiritual purpose as a light on this world, in this world. Trust particularly in your ability to bring purity, order, grace, and light to disorder, chaos, and destruction. The divine is ever by your side and ever within your heart, assisting you with this higher purpose in all ways. So it's like you know it, but you also have to walk the walk. In a reading, it says, all issues can be healed through the unlimited resources and creative resourcefulness of the divine. You are destined to be a part of a creative solution for any issues that you have in your life or that exists in the world and touches your heart. The The issue only exists so that divine genius can resolve it. Struggles are sometimes the best way for us to learn something we need to understand for our life journey. Trust that when you ask for help, evenly apparently impossible situations can be turned around. With willing human engagement and divine grace, there is more than enough light, healing, creative innovation, wisdom, and energy available to keep Mother Earth and all her creatures, including humanity, thriving. Never give up your hope and trust in what is possible, nor your willingness to act upon that hope and trust. That is the pinpoint, I feel. Your willingness to act, to say yes. That's like yes in motion. Okay, the Divine Mother in the form of Padma Sundari is Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, beauty, love, and spiritual enlightenment, represented as a shining lotus. An ancient symbol for spiritual enlightenment, the lotus rests pure upon the muddy waters from which it has grown. Lakshmi's divine lotus flower reminds us that the spiritual light needs material form through which it can manifest itself in the world, as if it were divine electricity needing a lamp of the source through which to give the gift of illumination. Without the lamp, the electricity cannot manifest its power. Without electricity, the lamp cannot fulfill its true purpose. You have the idea, birth it into reality. You have a direction, make that a reality, but there's action. There's two components to this, not just the internal aha moment and just waiting here for something to happen. It's the strength to move forward and make it happen, to be the light, to put everything you know into action, or to follow your heart to manifest this. Ooh, big reading, guys. All right. So I think that's all I have for you guys. Again, if you want a personal reading, I'll leave my information below. If you're feeling particularly generous, I'll leave my links for donations, spiritualescapades at gmail.com, at PayPal, or Venmo, WhitneySE. So anyways, guys, it's a pleasure reading for you, and I'll be back soon with more. All right, bye, Cancer.